Aura, the Golden World. This audio drama is written, directed and narrated by Srinidhi Ranganathan. Chapter 1. Vision of the Apocalypse. This spellbinding tale begins in the year 3080 in a distant planet called Aura, which we refer to as the Golden World that is ruled by reptilians. Our story begins when the reptilian king of Aura, Aishin, sits on his throne that very morning and is greeted by the change agent, which we can refer to as a wise man, Zigambo, in all of Aura. Zigambo bows to the king and speaks in a slow but clear voice. O king, yesterday in my dream I witnessed the apocalypse, the complete destruction of Aura. I sense danger ahead. Aishin was shocked to hear what Zigambo was saying. He immediately asked this question in front of the whole crowd of reptilian commanders. Anyone else who had experienced the same dream yesterday? This Orana wants to play a cruel game with this. Zigambo said, our goddess is just sending us a message she wants us to know so that we can prepare before a disaster strikes. In the dream, I witnessed monsters destroying our planet and a huge tidal wave that would wipe everything off the surface of the planet. But once after this dream took place at the last moment, I heard a whisper that spoke of this word that is still rising in my ears. Misty. Misty? Said Aishin, and immediately stood up and asked the crowd, Has anyone heard of the word Misty? What is it? The reptilian commander-in-chief answered as he stood up in a great style. Your Majesty, Misty is a name given for the gates that are built near the shore of the Golden River. O King, we do not know when were the gates built, but for the past 30 years, we could not open the gates at all, come what may. Aishin glared at the commander-in-chief, who was called Myriad, and he spoke loudly. Myriad, why did you not tell me about this Misty before? I think we should try to open the gates, for I presume that there are secrets that lie beyond those gates. What could you see from outside the gates? What could be inside? Myriad answered. Okay, we could see a ruined temple kind of structure, but that is also not clearly visible as it is always foggy and there are lots of trees that have covered the whole place. Zigambo instantly said, Your Majesty, I believe Misty is the key to help us save Aura from the apocalypse. We need to try to open those gates today. After the reptilian king's approval, all the people of the kingdom, including Zigambo, were on their way ahead with the goal to unlock the gates near the shore of the Golden River. The place was covered in fog. As Myriad said, a ruined building that looked like a temple was visible slightly. Once they reached the place, Aishin ordered the soldiers to break open the gate. With Myriad's orders, the soldiers brought huge logs to break open the gate, and they started to hit the gate with a powerful force. Whatever force they put to open the gate and whichever plans they thought of and tried to do, none of them worked. After spending the whole day, everyone were so tired, and at that point of time, Zigambo examined the gates for some time. Nothing happened for an hour as Zigambo tried to figure out why, according to logic, the gates won't open with force. Suddenly, he found something and he was awestruck. He ran outside shouting, "Miste!" to the tent where the reptilian king was resting. Everyone for a moment thought he had gone mad. "Oh king," he said panting, "I have discovered why the gates of the Golden River would not open. It will not open until," and took a deep breath, "until we insert 10 completed Kapta quest cards that would be inserted from the hand of a true warrior. Arana is testing us." Aishin was overjoyed and frightened at the same time. He said after a moment's pause, "Good that you found this, but where will we find a true warrior? I have no heirs. Our time is limited." Zigambo smiled and said, "Tonight, your majesty. If Arana permits, we will find the true warrior in the planet of Aura, and he will rescue us from all the dangers that we encounter. That true warrior will take on brave quests and retrieve the cards that would help us open the gates, and we would know what exactly we needed to do then." Zigambo came out of the tent. Everyone started to ask him about what happened inside, including Myriad. He didn't answer for a minute. There was a huge rock next to the river. He went, climbed, and stood on it and shouted so loud that it echoed across the entire planet of Aura. "Glory to Arana! Glory to Aura! There is no end, for a warrior is rising tonight, and only he has the power to save every one of us." Once he said this, the whole of the army echoed to his words, as the words rumbled to form a sound that is louder than an earthquake. "Rising! Rising! A warrior is rising!" To be continued. Will Aura get a warrior who will take on quests to save the planet? What dreadful thing would happen to Zigambo tonight? Will he survive a new encounter? Tonight is coming. Like, share and subscribe to keep updated with stories that happen in Aura.